We're back with week 21. I can't actually believe it. And look, I have this little sticker. I don't know if you can see it. It's Tuesday. And I was going through my sticker pack for this week to get ready, and I realized one was missing. So I went through every single one of my sticker pages to find it. And wouldn't you know it, somehow it was on the cover of my little Post-it little book right here. So sticky notes little book right here. So I am gonna actually put this one down now because I'm gonna lose it again. It's so weird. I must have just been putting the stickers on and then it popped off and got on there. So it's just so funny. So let me just put it on here so I don't forget, because I'll start talking and then, oops, I'll have forgotten. So let me get this down. Okay, phew, I got it down. I can't believe, first of all, that we're at week 21, and I want to quickly go over some of my favorite things with you and talk about what's been going on for 21 weeks. If you're new here, I'm Ridgely, and this is my planning journey. I started planning with this horizontal, oops, oh my goodness, if you can see this, well, you'll see it in a minute, the mess. I started planning with the OG original horizontal planner with Laurel Denise in January. I went down a huge rabbit hole in December of all these different planners, fell in love with the Laurel Denise layout, and decided to commit to a Monday start, the original, this planner in the blue. The hardest part was actually picking the planner. If I was gonna do a Sunday or a Monday start, what color cover I wanted. Yes, I spent hours tormenting myself of which one to get. And I settled on this one, and I committed to doing a year of planning. And then to make it even more of a commitment, I decided to do a YouTube video every week. So now we're at week 21, and some of them have been a little bit of a, repeat of the week before. Some I haven't done very well. Some I have been very consistent. It's all over the board. But more importantly, I'm still here. I've got May in the works and 2 more weeks to go for this month, and then we hit June, and we'll be halfway through the year. It's crazy. I can't believe it. So anyway, I am going to show you a few of the things that I really, really like. First of all, if you do not have any Laurel Denise planners or any of the accessories, I do have a discount code linked below. I'm an affiliate with Laurel Denise, so full disclosure, if you are interested in any of the products, you can click below, and I've linked everything that I'm going to talk about down below as well. So besides the original Laurel Denise planner, I did get the pen pouch. So this is one of the pen pouches. This is the blue one. Again, I kind of wanted 4 other ones, but I picked this one because it went with my planner. It's got an elastic little band on the back so that when you have your planner closed, you can put it on here like this and have all your things in one place, which I thought was so smart, right? So you put your little pen pouch on like that, and then you can add your things. I just put it upside down, but you get the drift. This should be actually there. But this is what I loved about it, because I can leave this on my desk, I can find everything and have everything I want in one place. Love this. This is awesome. So if you don't have one of those for your planner, definitely get one. Then in here, I have all my favorite pens. So I got 2 different kinds of highlighters. I got the Laurel Denise ones. Let me pull back because I have them in here. So I did get all of the Laurel Denise highlighter pens that she has on the website. So I did get these. They're not erasable. They're really great. They're such pretty colors, but I wanted erasable. So I bought, which again I've linked below, I bought the Pilot erasable pens. They look like this. And they're great because they're erasable. Now, I haven't erased them yet. So as far as I know, they're erasable, and they're really fun to highlight things in your planner. So those are really cool. It took me a few weeks to figure them out, but check down below. I've linked these as well. Then I decided pretty pretty originally, pretty from the start, that I needed erasable pens. So I found the ones that I liked the most. These are the Pilot. This is the smallest. This is the 3/8. You can see it's very, very small. And then I have a bigger one, which is the 7. This is the little eraser is on this end. You can kind of see that. That's the eraser. And then this is the pen. This is the 0.7. This is just a little bit too big for my planner. And the best one is, where did I put it? Of course, now I've lost it. This is another 7 that's a push. And hold on, let me find my, see, I got all, oh, here it is. I got all excited about the sticker that being lost that I totally forgot what I was doing. And then this is the 5. So this is my favorite one, which is the 5. And I'll show you in the planner. So get yourself an erasable pen if you're worried about messing up and you don't like scratching or marking out of your planner. These things are brilliant. I love them. They're not very dark though. So if you like a dark pen, then you may want to stick with something that you already love. So those are the things that I love as far as pens are concerned. And I did black. I read somewhere in one of the forums or in the Facebook group, or maybe it was on heard in one of the YouTube videos, try to be consistent and don't use tons of colors and tons of things. So I'm keeping with black as my main pen color. And then I like to use just a few colors of the erasable highlighters. And I just use that to sort of highlight, like when I'm cleaning my sheets, wash days, something important in my calendar, things like that. So I don't have a million colors. I also don't use this calendar for more than one person. So I'm not doing like kids, my husband, things like that in this planner. It's just for me. So I don't need to color code for different people. So that's the other thing. The newest thing that I'm obsessed with is the tweezer. Now, if you're new to planning like I am and you decide you want to do stickers and you find these stickers that I have discovered, you'll see that some of them are really tiny and they're very hard to not only pick up. See these? They're tiny. They're so small. You can't pick them up with your finger and then place them down. So you need something like this tweezer. Now I got the Laurel Denise one. It makes me happy. It's got her little branding, her little name on it right there. And this is a lifesaver if you're gonna go down the sticker rabbit hole. And I have done that, so I love that. And then the last 2 things that I have gotten, besides just a lot of stickers, which we can get into that. No, there's actually a few more things. I love the sticky notes pad because these are so useful. You will end up using these all the time. So this is the neutral. I believe this is the standard size because I have a standard size planner. So you just make sure when you go and pick them, you can do the brights, you can do the neutrals, and just make sure that it's gonna fit for the planner that you chose. There's a horizontal, then there's a portrait, and then there's also, I think there's only 2 sizes. So there's the portrait and the horizontal. I have horizontal, so I have this. And then I did get in the April launch, the tiny one. So these are the itty bitty sticky notes. And these are so useful. And you can see I've been kind of using them. This again is the neutrals. I loved the pink. And so this is gonna be so useful because you end up writing little words on this and you can move them from place to place. Now this is where I use my smallest pen. This is the 38 because you need to write really small on here. They're really small squares or rectangles. So I highly recommend these. And I felt like I've already used so many, you can see right here, that it was a good deal to get more. So that's what I did. So I have these 2 sticky notes, and then I love this thin, small, washi tape holder and tape. It all comes together. I'll link this one down below. All the colors I loved. So I figured they would go every month and I could use these for every month. I do have a whole bunch of regular washies, tons of them like this, but I haven't been using them because I've been using stickers. but I still have a lot of them. And I've used washies forever, and I've gotten them from all different places, and I just love how they look. So I will continue to use these, and maybe I'll forego the stickers and use washi at some point. And then the bigger pencil pouch that I just got, which I really, really like, because you can put pens and washis and all the things in here. It is awesome. So this is just a fun, I got this pattern because I love the blue, I love the pink, and it's gonna go with my new book bound. So I have this pouch and this pouch, and they're so, so useful. So those are some other accessories that I got. And then all the stickers. I have all the stickers in this clear pouch. I love the clear pouch. I just got this at Staples. You can find something like this, and it's just, I throw them all in there, and I can sort through and get what I want, and this kind of keeps everything organized, because otherwise it's a mess. I don't really use the pouch in the front of the planner. So there's a pouch or like a little folder right here, but I find that I don't really use this that much. So I forget that I have that. So there's that option to use and put your stickers in there. And I think that's everything that I have, except for the book bound. I got the book bound in the April 2025 launch. I have not started it yet because it's dated and it doesn't start until July 1st. So I am waiting to use this. Now I think I'm gonna use the washi tape for this planner, and I'm really, really excited. It also has, which I didn't mention when I brought it up a few weeks ago, it does have this folder in the back, which is really, really good and useful. And I can put stickers and things in here, pieces of paper, but you probably have to fold a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper if you were gonna use it in the back. And it does have 2 tabs, so you can find your day and you can find the month, because unlike the regular Laurel Denise planners where the month is on the same page as your to-dos, this is why I love this so much. You can have an overview of your month, and then you have your weeklies, and you can see your day like this. Unlike this, which is the original and sort of the way Laurel Denise is so famous for having the full calendar and the day together, the book bound doesn't do it like that. It is more of a traditional where you have the month as it's a standalone, and then you have your days of the week like this. Now I picked the portrait because I wanted to try going this way, whereas my big planner is horizontal and goes left to right. This is top to bottom. So I could use the washi tape in here, down here, and in different places on this planner. I also think that if you get the stickers for the portrait planners, it would work in here as well, I think. Don't trust me on that, because I'm not sure. So that's everything that I've been using and loving from Laurel Denise today. And as sort of a midway break, I thought it would be fun to talk about that really quickly. And I do really love all of the Planner Kate stickers. I'm having a really good time with them, and I've already gotten to, let's see, it's May. So I've been using them for 4 months, because January I went without any stickers. I just used a few little washi tapes, the thin ones, and I went decorated with no decoration. And then I decided it looked too much fun. It looked like too much fun, and I wanted to decorate my planner. So I went down the rabbit hole of getting stickers, and I really like the Planner Kate ones, and I have purchased them through July. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen after that. I may look for another one, but so far, I'm into Planner Kate right now. So maybe this will be the year of the horizontal planner with Planner Kate stickers. I don't know. So let's get into putting all my stickers, my washi tapes in for week 21 together, and then we'll check back when I'm done and just have a little wrap up and a little catch up. Here's a look back at last week. I liked using these new stickers right here. I just got them this month. This is for appointments, so you put the time and then what you've got there. I kind of liked how those worked out for the month. And then I'm getting better over here and still not really diving into this week or pretty much this. I have still not done a very good job at getting into these last pages. Let's put this down a little bit better so you can see. Okay, so for this week, I am going to, oopsie, there is the one sticker that I lost that I found. Okay, let's turn this over. And I am going to be quiet. I'm going to start laying down all of my stickers and fast forward. So if you want to skip ahead because you just want to get to the final wrap up, you can do that. I'll mark the next chapter and you can just skip ahead. I'm getting a little better at figuring out what to do with the little stickers. You may have just seen me put these little to-do flags. I just haven't figured them all out. I know, I've been doing this for 4 months. I should know where all these things go. And thank you so much, because many of you wrote in and told me actually where to put some of the bigger stickers. And I'm finally figuring that out. And to use something like this along the bottom and then just cut it to size was a great idea, and I gotta start using more of them. But the good news is if I don't use them, then I can use them another month and sort of do a mix and match of different colors, different things. So there's plenty of stickers here to get me through the months, and maybe I'll do that for July. No, I'm not gonna do that for July because I ordered July, so I digress. I also haven't figured out how to do these weekly weather stickers. So I was thinking about putting that over here in the to-do day section, especially since we're getting into funny weather now, and I thought that would be interesting to look back to see when we had the rain and we have, you know, the heat waves and things like that, or maybe even a hurricane. Don't really want to have that on here, but anyway, so I was thinking about using that, and I don't really know what the 3 little things are for. I guess you put one of these little stickers in there and you do the low and the high, and so maybe that's me answering the question right there. So I'm gonna try to use these maybe every week and through the summer because I got them, and so I need to use those. So that's really pretty much everything that I am doing for week 21. I have to go in now and put in some to-dos, and that takes a little bit of time, so I'm not going to waste your time by doing that with you, and then you can just see it next week when it's done. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for this week 21 video. Hit the like and subscribe if you are new here, and if you'd like to get notified when new videos go up. And leave me a comment. Let me know where you are in your planning journey. Do you have a Laurel Denise planner? Do you have any fun accessories? Do you have something that I don't have that I should get? And let me know. I want to know. Thank you so much for being with me today for week 21, and I look forward to seeing you next week for week 22.